And we are back. So, last we left off, the remnants of the crew, besides the two that have been off in La La Land and taken up towards the castle somewhere, during the Blue Blossom Festival, unfortunately, Moog he fell out in the last round of the dance of the spiritual yokai dance that was taking place. Got to experience a bit of horror in his own right that no one else got to kind of be a part of. Unfortunately, losing consciousness, and in the process of doing so, Graug, his hated rival in everything, claimed victory and was claiming the dance. It was making an elaborate speech how Clan Broadjaw was to be cast aside and Clan Longarm was going to rise up and protect the people of Brunwood and throw down all of those that have been looking down on the bugbear people for so long. And Zune stepped up. The small drow man stepped up to the plate, got up, climbed a nearby cart, and began to preach back towards him, cast him down, threw him down from his high horse. And as he tried to physically retaliate, a member of Clan Broadjaw, who was inspired by Zune's speech, Biz, the cousin of Moog, stopped the man from laying any harm to our favorite bard, even breaking his arm in the process, squeezing it so hard. He slunked away in semi-defeat after being kind of like booed away by a few people, but Zune did see that a fair number of people in the crowd were moved by his speech. Perhaps the ideas are nothing new in town, and this is just more fuel for the fire. But only time will tell. Moog had a beautiful dance with Lady Tyr that he stole as he pushed the small goblin announcer off the stage and just took her for a dance. A little bit was revealed about the current situation. Moog boasted about being able to buy her tavern, and she didn't believe him because, I mean, look at him, for God's sakes. And then the fireworks went off. The tree fully bloomed, the large blue blossom tree, the first tree, as Moog knows it. And it was a spectacular moment. The slight bit of malice thrown in as everyone, mostly Zune, but everyone, Moog and Trist as well, spotted some strange behavior up towards the castle, but not at the castle, as several individuals, humanoid figures that Zune had picked out as people in armor, they appear to be bugbears, lumbering down in kind of like a semi-jog, strange gait to the way they're moving towards the festival itself. There appear to be... Hold, please. There appear to be 6 of these individuals. They're pretty far out. So far, and I've been rolling, no one else in the crowd has noticed this.
And I'm the only one that saw the weird faces and everything. Right?
Now, Zune, you're the only one so Moog and Trist have kind of plotted strange behavior at this point. And in a flashing firework, Zune, you saw that one of the individuals has a pale face and just a strange movement to its body as it's moving down.
Yeah, I'm gonna use Messenger on Trist and then on Moog, saying, okay, I think we have infected people running down the hill straight at the festival. Their faces look wrong. As described in detail by everyone who's told us what this infection looks like. Don't touch them, but start alerting the guards. And I would like to use Messenger to start alerting guards.
Are you gonna... So... Give me a perception test.
I don't want a stampede of people.
That's what we're going to get at. Give me a perception test.
Perception in the dark. So it's okay. I would like to use lucky because that.
Sure, why not?
No, it's fine. Oh, you motherfucker. Okay, I get an 8 again. That's it. I'm not very perceptive.
You start looking around You don't see any guards nearby. They were limited to begin with.
Oh,
So they have since moved away in the crowd. You do not see anyone to notify. The only people you see currently are Moog and Trist, who you have just kind of spoken to.
Okay. Well, shall we start running toward the danger and hopefully finding guards along the way? I mean, I don't know what else to do, really.
Towards the danger. That's us.
Yep.
So, Moog, you are still
Seeking
in
death.
your ceremonial garb.
Yeah. That'd be, I don't have
Change
anything to,
You have nothing.
Can
need
you
to
go
go
get
back
his
to
stuff?
where I need to
Your,
go
your
get some of my
gear is
stuff.
kind of is down below. You'd have to find it and collect
Yeah.
it.
Well,
It would
I've got
take
to.
it would take time to
Like
put
10
armor
minutes,
on.
probably. Yeah.
It would take a long time to put the armor on. You could easily jump down and kind of grab a hold of your weapons if you want to just do
Yeah,
that.
I just want to, let's see, if we're charging in, if I could grab the crossbow and the dream blade.
Okay. Just those
quickly
two.
enough. Yeah, and maybe as a handful of bolts, whatever I could.
All right. You grab a handful
Whatever I
of
could
bolts.
grab.
Kind of-
Yeah.
and then you quickly a lady Tears kind of there's Mo, what's wrong? As you jump down from the platform to go collect your gear.
Tell her to
Soon
hide.
says we gotta go.
Okay. Moog's quickly collecting his things. Trist, what are you doing?
Trying to see if it had something I could like shoot into the air that would make people scatter. All I
We don't
have
want
is a
them scattering.
firebolt. So I will
Fireball the crowd. That'll get them moving.
I'll launch a firebolt into the air.
Okay.
That's all I got.
You go.
That's
Launch a firebolt in the air and a couple like a small child nearby is like, yay!
Damn it.
'Cause there's fireworks going off in the
I
air.
know,
It is
I
a
don't have
festival with
anything.
fireworks.
I
You're
need a
adding
gun.
to it.
I need a gun I can just shoot off.
As this is happening, the more you guys don't move, the closer these people are
Moving.
coming towards the crowd. Okay, Zune's
Yeah.
moving.
Yeah, I'm moving.
Now,
I've been moving out.
Trist, you're beginning to move up there. Moog, I'm assuming you're doing the same. Pretty much everyone in Brunwood is gathered kind of out here. No one's in their homes. The young, the old, children, everybody is here right now. It's hard to find any guards. Zeus check. You guys haven't seen any. There aren't many to begin with, Moog.
Is there anyone in authority that I would recognize that I
You're
could maybe
someone in
use to-
authority.
Guess what, Moog?
I am.
You're an authority figure.
Guess who is an authority figure in town, Moog?
I
However,
know, but are they
Moog,
going to listen to me?
Try.
Moog,
Just try.
I'm going to relay this message real fast for everyone. Graug did just talk about how weak Clan Broadjaw was
Ooh, this would make me look good.
and how they could not protect their people. And a time would come when they would rise up and protect them for them.
So yeah, let's Moog would know of a place, I'm sure, within the town that is, like the air raid siren or the emergency situation
Okay.
alert system type thing.
All right.
wouldn't
Are
think?
you going to do that? Are you going to alert the populace that there's something wrong?
Jesus. Well, we don't want to spark a panic, but we do need to get people
You
out of
could
here.
have Lady Tyr do it.
Could have. Lady
She's an
Tyr.
authority figure too, and then you
It's
could
true.
come fight.
That's true. Let's do that. I'll explain to Lady Tyr as I'm gathering my stuff what apparently is happening.
There's Moog, I don't want to tell you this, but you need to handle this quietly.
Hmm.
Quiet.
Be quick. Go.
You mean to
Guess we got
stave
our
off
marching
panic.
orders.
Quietly to stave off panic.
Right.
Yeah. So we're off. She's going to alert the town, and we
She's
will
going
go-
to discreetly find aid as best
Yeah,
she can.
she'll get it to the. She'll handle it. She'll handle it appropriately because she's a smart cookie.
as the three of you, minus Rogar and Velree, are moving out towards the edge of the town. You see as these creatures are getting close at this point. They're within 300 feet of the outskirts of the village. There's a couple people in the crowd behind you, but nobody's paying too much attention at this point.
Okay.
Are we running out? Are we staying near the village? What exactly is the modus operandi here?
Can I do perception to see if there's anything when we're running out, if they're coming from other directions as well, or if it's just these six?
You had a really good perception test before to find them. You only see these six.
Okay.
As they are getting closer, it is very obvious at this point, even from that far away, you see that there is blood across their faces for sure. You're not exactly sure if it's theirs or someone else's. And you notice that their fingernails have grown slightly longer than they should have. They're not holding weapons. And you recognize the armor as Clan Broadjaw armor.
Yeah, we'll be
Well,
discreet
that can't
about
be
this.
good.
No, it can't.
All right. Then we will keep moving out, I guess, until we get within casting and shooting range. And I think you're probably going to
Mo can shoot someone from like
Yeah.
an
So-
insane range.
Start it up.
How far away are they?
300 feet.
Oh yeah, I got that.
Okay, so you're going to take aim, Mo?
Well, I mean, if I can, so as it is right now, Moog's understanding is that there is a threat coming into town
There is.
that we are in the position to mitigate, but our perception tells us these folks are clad in Clan Broadjaw armor,
Yeah.
which Moog would suspect is a setup of some sort, likely from this asshole that we're up against. Can I do could I do a perception check to see if I would recognize them as anyone from Clan Broadjaw? Or just
Sure.
that they're in
Yeah.
our armor
Give me a perception
Okay.
test.
before we start throwing down? Well, Moog doesn't buy it.
No.
He doesn't buy it. He thinks that they are pretenders.
Pretenders.
So,
is what Mo
they're
really thinks.
They're pretending. So there's one in the lead, presumably?
There is. There's
Yeah.
one in the lead. There are 6 of these individuals. It's just you, Trist, and Zune. We are going to go ahead and roll the initiative since they are within your range, Mo. So you guys go ahead and roll.
I'll change my dice real quick.
Okay. And we are starting.
I hate these
So-
dice right now.
Top of the round would be Trist. Do you want to prepare anything, Trist?
I might have to hold it.
Now,
My
be
plan-
aware that if you hold something and they don't
Yes.
come within range, you expend it unless it's a cantrip.
Yeah. So, is there a can we walk through the crowd and get to a point where we're out of the crowd and
You
they're
guys
still
are
running at
already
us?
out of the crowd. You're on the edge of the village.
So then I don't think I'm gonna have to hold it.
Okay, it's almost like
And they're-
open field kind of around.
Yeah, and I
you.
mean it looks like they're beelining this direction. There's nowhere
Yes,
they're gonna.
making
branch off.
a beeline towards like
Okay.
the crowd behind you guys.
What Tristan Varel's gonna do.
Mhm.
He's gonna reach into his bag. He's gonna take a pinch of powder from crushing a gemstone.
Okay.
Rub his hands together. He's gonna put his arms out and start lifting them up. And a wall of force is going to pop up behind him
Shit.
to block,
Okay.
to block off the crowd from
Wall
us.
of force. Dear God. All
Fifth
right.
level spell.
It is. How long is the wall?
That's what I was reading. Honestly, I was spending this time
Is
reading.
it like
So
100 feet? It's pretty fucking big,
Yes.
if I remember correctly.
it's
Great
an
wall of
invisible
Trist.
wall.
Yeah.
It appears in any orientation I choose, as long as it's horizontal or vertical, barrier,
Yeah.
or at an angle.
Mm-hmm.
It's resting on a surface.
Mm-hmm.
It can form a hemispherical dome or a sphere with a radius of up to 10 feet.
Mm-hmm.
or I can shape a flat surface made up of 10 foot by 10 foot panels.
Mm-hmm.
Each panel has to touch each other, and they have to be a 1/4 inch thick.
Mm-hmm.
It does not say how long it has to be.
It doesn't give a length?
Doesn't give a length. It just says the range is 120 feet.
Well, 10 by 10. 10
It's 100
10 by 10
it's
panels
100.
would be 100 feet.
Yeah.
feet.
I mean,
So
I
you
would
could
make
build
the only thing I
100-foot
think
wall
So
is
you
20 foot
spring,
yourself.
and but it is opaque. It is transparent. I'm assuming there is a slight visibility to it.
Yeah, it probably has a little sheen to it. You know?
Yeah.
I'd say it has a shimmer.
Yeah, like a shimmer. Yeah, kind of springs up behind Trist, kind of secluding a big section of the village behind you guys. And the three of you instantly, kind of the dull roar of the crowd behind you begins to kind of die down as it's muffled, as it's almost like hidden behind some intangible force behind you. All right, is that going to be it, Trist?
That will be it.
There we go. The infected dash 80 feet as they are extremely fast. And so now they are at 220 feet away, and they are closing quickly. And you can see that due to their strange gait, it's almost like their legs have kind of like slendered slightly, and they are moving at an accelerated rate than their
Like a
body
chicken
should be
run?
capable of. Yes, it's kind of disgusting to look at.
Yeah.
All right, and that's all that they can do currently. It's going to bring me to Moog.
Yes. And Moog, being Mogi, as he's still advancing his mere 20 feet towards the horde of 6, he'll take aim at the one in the lead,
Okay.
whoever that might be,
Sure.
and call out, "They're not natural!" And he'll take sharpshooter.
Okay.
And nice. So 21 to hit -5 is going to be a 17, 16. Does that hit?
Do you want to add anything to it?
I'm asking if 16 will hit.
16 will hit.
Cool. Nice. So that's 21 points of piercing damage with 1 bolt.
21 points of damage. You aim and you bolt hits the lead individual, crunches through the armor, and the creature and then keeps going.
Yeah.
One of its, like, the bolt is gone almost completely through, and there's blood, like thick blood, pulsating out of it, just
Oh,
kind of
lovely.
scattering
Yeah.
across the ground.
Yeah.
It's heavily
Undead.
wounded, but still up.
Yeah. And so we're going to do exactly that again.
Okay,
Oh, yes. That is definitely going to hit.
that's gonna hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
18
18 points of damage.
blood. Yeah,
This
piercing
time,
damage.
Mo, you aim again from. This is, 220 feet is excessive range for most people.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Mo kind of just takes it straight again. Another bolt. This time, headshot
Right through the
straight
beam.
to the dome, and the creature just immediately drops to the ground, obscured by like the low brush on the outside of the city. Gone.
Looks over it. It looks over at Zoo and it goes, 2 babies' arms ought to do it.
Is that going to be it, Moog?
That's it. No, I'm just I've moved my 20 feet towards them.
Okay, you're moving
So
slowly,
yeah, I'm
slowly
advancing.
forward.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah. Dragging my barnacle foot with me.
All right, that's going to bring me to Zoom.
Barnacle foot,
It is your turn.
barnacle foot.
They are 220 feet out. They're
Yes.
moving at a speed of like 80 feet per round
At a dash, yes.
at a dash.
Mhm.
Then I'm going to throw some bardic inspo on Moog, and I think that is all I can do right now.
Okay. All right, you kind of take up the lover's lute. I'm assuming you kind of like
Yes.
sing something out. And Moog, you feel slightly inspired.
Yeah.
All right, then. That will then bring me to the top of the round with Tristan Varel.
They are still going to be out of range, I think,
Mm-hmm.
of what I can do. Well, if I move 30 feet
Mm-hmm. That would put you at 190.
and then they move 80 feet. So
Then they're at
it
110.
might be within range. Let's see. Oh, it's not. Damn. Yeah, it's a bonus action. Anything? I will just move because they're out of range of any spell I have.
Okay. All right. You just move forward 30 feet,
Yeah.
or are you going to
Yeah,
dash?
Yeah, I'll just move 30 feet because even if I hold a spell, they still won't be within range.
You move forward 30 feet, and you kind of like, you're trying to kind of gather yourself. You're concentrating on keeping the wall up behind you.
That's the main thing.
All right. That'll be the end of Trist's turn. That will then bring me to the infected. They are going to dash forward 80 feet once again. Trist is the closest now. They are currently... So they went from 220, so they're at 140 now.
Yeah, 140.
They're at 140 from Zune, because Zune hasn't moved. They're only 110 from Trist. All right. And that's all that they can do.
110.
It brings me to Moog Broadjaw. It is your turn.
No, brother, you know how this is going to go.
Let's do this.
Pick Leady McLeader.
Okay.
I'm going to shoot him. I'm a sharpshooter. And we're going to hit him with a
That's
22.
definitely going to hit.
And we're going to do 24 points of damage.
You aim at this one, Moog, the next one in line, and you... And it's a little low. Punches straight through the chest, though, through the like plate armor that it's wearing, and it instantly drops dead
Nice.
in a single shot.
That's pretty good. That means I can take another shot at the another one.
Okay, give me another shot.
Let me just look at something. Sure. Okay, hold on. Let's see, one of those. There we go. I am going to take a sharpshooter shot.
Okay,
I'm going to use my bardic inspiration,
you should.
Remember,
and that's going to
1d10
work
now.
out to my advantage to make it a 19,
Which makes it a 14.
which makes it a 14, which probably doesn't hit. So I'm going to spin a superiority dice,
All right.
which is also a D10.
Yes, it is.
Now.
Your superiority die has gone up, and I hate it.
Yeah, so that makes it son of a bitch.
15.
Makes it a 15 to hit. Yeah,
15 is a glancing blow.
glancing
So
blow.
it still
Perfect.
hits.
So I am going to use an additional superiority dice because nothing says I can't use two, and do a goading attack.
Oh yeah. Now there are certain ones you can use. You can use.
Yeah, no, I couldn't double up on this one to make a better.
Yeah,
hit.
you can. Yeah, you can use certain ones with other ones. You can use those two together.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I'm going to do a goading attack and let's
All right.
make a wisdom 15 or have disadvantage on any attack that's not me.
Okay. I do believe you roll damage with that too, right? It's a
Yeah,
D-
and it
it's a
added to the
D10.
damage.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Go and roll
So-
your damage, and then we'll have it for the glancing blow.
So this is 16 from
16.
so that's 8. And then roll a d10 to add to that damage.
Roll
for
it
the
together, and then
goading
we'll
attack.
have it. So 16 plus
Damn.
9, so 25 reduced to 12. 12 points of
And he
damage.
has disadvantage on any attack that isn't me.
Yeah, I'll make a wisdom save real fast.
Yep.
Doesn't have
15 you're shooting for.
it gets a 10, so it fails.
Yeah, I figured that would be a good one.
So you kind of hit it pretty. I mean, a vicious blow, like a large chunk of its like midsection kind of flies off. And then it like starts beelining towards you, Moog. Is that going to be it, Moog?
That is correct. That is all I have.
Okay. All right.
And I'll move my 20 feet towards the threat.
Okay. So now you're 10 feet ahead of Triss now. You're kind of moving forward.
Yep.
Zoom. It is your turn.
Yeah. So they're 140 feet out.
They are, yes, 140 feet from you.
All right, then I'm going to move up 20 feet, and I'm
Okay.
going to do a little something I learned in Zenith, and I'm going to use Eldritch Blast.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So-
Oh shit.
We're going to have some fun, hopefully. I'm not going to cast at the one that
Moog hit.
has already been damaged. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm going to cast at another one, and there are only 4 right now, including the one that was hurt, right?
Yes, yes.
So since I'm past level 5, I'm not at level 10 yet,
You
though.
get...
I get 2.
2. Yeah.
be
At
used.
next level, you get 3.
So that's a 14, which we know doesn't hit.
Yeah, we'll miss, yeah.
And this one will hit, though. So
Okay,
29
will
hits.
definitely hit. So go and roll damage.
It's 1d10. All right, so that is 8 points of damage
points, not
to
bad.
one of them.
8 points of force damage.
And then I'm going to-
Zune, what does this Eldritch Blast look like, Zune, from Zune? I want to know visually.
I'm going to say dark, ominous, but then has that little bit of pink flare in it.
Pink
You
flare.
know? Just that little
Is
bit
this-
of something
Is it
extra.
like a musical vibration that just kind of lances
Ooh, I
out?
love that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
absolutely. Make
Visually,
it kind of
Eldritch-
whistle. Ooh,
Yeah.
I love that. Make it kind of whistle like those fireworks that you shoot off.
Sure.
The
Yeah.
little
Yeah.
whistlers
Yeah.
just
You're
phew!
kind of like. Do you point your loot like a gun? You're like.
Ooh, I love that even more.
And there's just these blasts of force energy rains out. One of them misses, the other one smacks true, and the creature, big thud. You watch as a few of its armor plate kind of like cracks and crumbles, but
Right.
it is still coming. Is that
And
gonna
I'd
be
like to throw some bardic inspo onto Trist.
Okay. Tristan Varel got a little inspiration. It is now top of the round with Tristan Varel. It is your turn. There are 4 left. 2 of them are damaged.
I will stay where I'm at, and I'm going to hold a 4th level lightning bolt when they get within 100 feet.
Okay. Now they're not grouped together,
Right.
so we'll be rolling to see how many you actually hit. But
That's
yes.
fine.
Okay.
The other spell I have would damage Moog.
Okay.
So-
Got it. That's fair.
We're not going to do that.
so Trist, you begin to like focus and you guys all watch as I'm assuming you're using your watch now for most of your spell casting, correct? Yeah. Okay. Kind of bring the timepiece out, and you guys all watch as like figments of like possibly an alternate timeline or maybe a reality begin to open up in Trist's hand above the watch. You see almost like a distant lightning storm as he's beginning to funnel energy from somewhere else.
Just
All right.
Ignore that. I didn't see that. It's fine.
That is then going to bring me to the infected that are going to rush a further 80 feet towards all of you, bringing them to you moved up 20 feet soon, 120, so then that's another 80, so they are at 40 feet from Zune, which puts them within
I think 20
feet of Trist and 30 feet of Mo, because you were Mo, you were ahead of him, right?
Mhm.
So 10 feet of Mo. They're getting close, Mo. They passed that line, Trist. Roll me a d4 and we'll see how many you're able to hit with this lightning bolt.
Ah, damn it. Oh well.
Damn. Well, you get one. I'm
One
assuming
of them hopefully dies.
you probably want a healthy one, I'm assuming, to deal the most
Yeah.
damage. Yeah. Go ahead and roll
So-
damage.
It's a dex save of I think it's 18 now. It's whatever Zune's.
I failed miserably. 22 points
Damn.
of
Fuck, that's
lightning
low
damage.
too. Shit.
Well, you pick out the one that's moving, and this one kind of peels off and is actually running towards you, Trist, and you finally release the spell, and just literally a bolt of lightning shoots out of the kind of warp that you've made, and straight through the creature, and it like singes and burns, and its head kind of pops, and it falls dead within 20 feet of you, Trist.
Crackle. Pop.
Is that going to be it, Trist?
That will be it.
Okay. It is now the infected's turn. One of them is immediately going to run towards Moog. Matter of fact, 2 of them are going to rush Moog. The one that he hurt, and then the other one that was recently damaged by Zune is actually going to tail towards Moog. And they are going to make attacks against Moog. They're going to try to bite him.
Okay.
Moog, you do not have armor on right now.
I know. My
Okay.
AC is 13.
All right.
Already, you told me last time. I took it off.
Right. That's a 19 to hit. It hits. The second, now they can only make one attack. The
I'm gonna
second
use
one.
my special. I don't wanna.
What's the I don't wanna?
I don't want that to work.
Okay. What? How are you gonna make that happen, Moog?
Can I do
Just
cutting
by
words?
saying it, I don't want it to work.
Actually,
So Moog's current AC is 13.
Yeah.
Zoom. Now it is
Wait a minute.
possible you could cutting words it.
wait
you
a
would
minute.
have to roll a 6 or better though.
Might have a better one. Let's see. Can I use silvery barbs?
That's a spell you is that I think that's if you take damage, isn't it?
Casting time, one reaction,
Uh-huh.
which you take when a creature you can see within 60 feet of yourself succeeds on an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw. You magically distract the triggering target and turn its momentary uncertainty into encouragement for another creature. It says you can then choose the chosen creature. It doesn't say it has to be attacking me.
Nope. This
Huh.
is when you see a creature attack.
As long as it hits.
She can be like,
As long
"Don't
as it
hit,
hits.
Moog."
It's pretty broken, so I understand if.
So read it one more time. This is a new spell.
All right. Yes, it is. That's why I'm kind of like, and it's been upsetting people, so that's why I picked it. Casting time, one reaction, which you take when a creature you can see within 60 feet of yourself succeeds on an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw.
Uh-huh.
You magically distract the triggering creature and turn its momentary uncertainty into encouragement for another creature. The
Okay.
triggering creature must re-roll the d20 and use the lower roll.
Okay.
You can then choose a different creature you can see within range. You can
It's a
choose
give.
yourself. The chosen creature has advantage on the next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
Okay. So all right, you use reaction, silvery barbs.
Mhm.
So he has to re-roll.
He has to re-roll and use the lower
Okay.
of the rolls.
All right, let's re-roll then.
He uses the spell slot.
It's gonna be a 5.
Yes.
It's a miss, Moog. As originally, it looks like it's gonna bite, and Zoom's like, "Oh fuck
like,
no!"
"You piece of shit."
And the leg sneaks it out.
I don't think so.
Sneaks it
And
out,
I'm gonna-
and it kind of is distracted, and it bites near you, Moog.
Putting the encouragement onto Moog.
And then Moog,
So,
you feel
You get advantage on your next
you get
whatever.
advantage on your next attack, Moog. Moog's like, "Oh,
Or
what I-
saving
shit."
throw.
Or
Yeah.
saving throw.
Yeah.
The other creature
Or
next to
ability
it
check.
is going to attack you now, Moog.
Bring it.
It's going to be a 16.
That will hit.
That will hit because your current AC is low.
It is.
You are going
Like
to take 10 points of piercing damage, Mo,
Sounds like a myth.
and you have to make a Constitution saving throw, which you have advantage on right
I
now.
do have advantage on the Constitution saving throw, but I get sick of the. Okay, so Constitution save.
Mm-hmm.
Nice critical.
26 critical,
Yeah.
critical success. All right, all right. So not only does Mo shrug off, you see as it sinks its fanged maw, because its teeth
Yeah.
are no longer teeth.
Right
They're
onto
actually
some
all-
barnacles.
They're all fangs, and yet it sinks into some flesh that's not flesh.
And his
It bites
teeth,
into
like,
you,
chip
and it
off.
seems confused. It's like, and then it pulls
Yeah.
back. It does hurt, Mo, because you took damage
Yeah.
from it. Just there is no. You see that the blood has like pooled from its eyes, and it's like coated the inside of its mouth, and there's like the sickening like smell coming off of it.
Rotted broad jaw.
Did not
And
understand.
yeah, and that did happen. So that's going to happen. You're good.
Mhm.
The last one.
Oh wait, on
Yes.
that fellow,
Mhm.
I would like to reaction. Rod
Okay.
of retribution. This fellow.
All right. Dex save.
Yeah. Yeah, 13 dex save.
That's a fail.
Okay,
God
so
damn
here
it.
come 2d10 lightning damage.
All right.
12 lightning damage.
12 points of lightning damage. As it bites into you, you instinctively reach down for the rod and you throw it out, and it like electrifies for a moment. It like it's smoldering as it takes a few steps back, but it rights itself. It's still up, but barely.
That's all for the rod, by the way.
Okay.
Moog always has his rod with him.
All right.
Is that a rod of retribution, or are you just happy to see me?
So there's only one more
The cock
creature.
would
I
be
think
so
so
proud.
there was one more.
There's one more, and it is going to move towards Tristan Granel
Damn it, Tristan.
because he's closest. And they don't seem to have a lot of intelligence, almost like bestial intelligence. And it is going to make an attack towards Trist.
Yes.
It's a 13, Trist.
Oh shit, that actually misses because I have mage armor.
It misses. So Trist is miss, and like a very thin barrier of magical energy that you've stored kind of on yourself prevents it from sinking in as you.
I'm not touching you.
And it tries to bite you, and it's unsuccessful. And that's all it can do. Moog, it is your turn.
I got this fellow. What's in
You have two
serious
people on
melee
you.
range with me?
Yeah, both of them.
Okay. Cool. So, yeah, I'll just we'll be as effective as possible.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and we'll plug numero uno with. And they've both been injured, right?
Yes, they have.
Okay. So we'll hold back on crossbow expert. We'll just go for some straight kill.
Okay.
A critical will do just fine.
Jesus Christ. Yes, it
You want
will.
to pull that card?
I'll go and pull the card for you. Why not?
Let's see what happens.
Let's see here. With a sharp stick, double
Hmm.
damage.
Perfect.
Yeah, and it has to
So-
make a dex save or lose its eye. So this is going to be a
Oh,
headshot.
it's probably
it
gonna
looks like.
die. So I'm just
It
gonna
is.
roll. I'm gonna roll this separately.
Yeah, go ahead.
So we're gonna double. Oh, nice. Okay. Well, that sucked. That's
what's
gonna
the-
be 7 damage. So double damage would be 14. Yeah.
Okay. Moog, you
Just-
as both of them have raised up, you kind of like, and then you raise up and you put the crossbow right against its face, and it like flies backwards with the weight of it
the
going
bolt
through its
just-
eye, straight. Yeah, that's stuck in its head. It's straight in its eye, like kind of like launches about 10 feet back out into the bush, dead.
And so I know they don't have any intelligence, but
No.
I glance over at the other one and I raise my eyebrow as I ready the next bolt.
This
to
is the one
plug
that's
into it.
smoking that you just electrified.
Yeah, and I'm gonna plug him as
Go
well.
ahead.
Same as usual there. A 25 will hit.
That hits. Go and roll damage.
And oh, nice. We're rolling high. So 11 points of
11 points of
damage.
damage. This one was
Yeah.
severely injured, and you just kind of put a bolt nonchalantly through its chest, just kind of like, and it just falls.
You know
over
what?
dead.
Just for flavor, Moog doesn't even load the bolt. He just looks at it and he just goes right through the rib cage, right up the
I don't
top
know if I
of its
allow
head.
that, you bastard.
Come on, just for flavor. Just for flavor.
Fine,
It's
fine. God damn it.
It's actually a -2 to your attack rolls because
Yeah,
you have archery.
No, it's
But
fine.
it still hits because it was a fucking 25.
It's fine. It's fine. So yes.
Thanks. Thank you.
Ironically, I'll tell you
for
this:
allowing that.
it only had 2 hit points. Even if you just punched it, it would have died. So
Probably
sure,
would have
why
died.
not? Why not? All right. Is
But
that
you
gonna
can
be
say
it?
it broke the bolt so I don't get it back.
Is that going to be it, Mo?
That's it. That's all I got.
All right. Zoom. There's still one. Kind of.
Am I
on
technically
Trist.
responsible for all the kills so far?
No, Trist fried one.
Okay, that's right.
Tristed. And the last one hasn't been hit yet, right?
No, it has not. Mm-mm.
Okay, then I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers.
Okay. Is it wisdom?
Yes, it's a Wisdom 18.
Okay. That is a big fail.
All right,
10.
then hey, let me find the right level I wanted to use. Oh, there we go. Just because I've always wanted to roll this when we die. That works for me. 29 points of damage.
Jesus
Damage.
Christ. Zoom
Christmas
begins
is 76.
Zoom begins to belt out a discordant melody. Luckily focused on the creature and none of you. As it starts to rain out, the creature and then it just like begins to bleed from all of its like eye socket, its ears. And
Cover your mouth, Trist.
And then it just kind of slumps to its knees and reaches out towards Trist and then just falls down dead in the brush.
That 80s rock ballad crap going on. I like it.
No one was damaged, no plague was spread, and the creatures lie defeated.
Good teamwork,
We
everyone.
are ending
yeah.
combat right there. So
all the people of the village are still there.
there's
Nobody's
a,
even aware anything
no
happened.
one. There's a wall of force up.
We did it.
It is ended, and you're kind of looking around. Moog, you're kind of like looking at yourself like. Like, fuck, I think I'm good. Like checking yourself to make sure you're not infected. You're like, I think I'm all right. Trist is okay. He's unscathed. Zune was out of melee range.
Who
this
needs,
could have been a
Rogar
zombie
and
bite,
Velree?
huh?
I mean, the three of us did just fine. We don't need those two.
Yeah.
They just gave us some more
All the
trouble.
ranged attack people. That's all we need. Kill them before they get to us.
Mhm,
I like this.
You guys
Well,
are-
were they wearing metal armor?
they were wearing broadjaw armor, which it's kind of a combination of metal and wood.
This tree thing.
Well, Mo, who are these people?
So Moog would
touch
investigate
them.
the corpses
Sure.
without touching them?
Give me an investigation
With a
check.
stick.
Moog.
Yeah, poke them with a stick.
Stick.
It just roll them over.
Oh, nice. 20.
20,
Non-natural.
very good. Their features are changed somewhat, but with a 20, you recognize a few of the faces. And these are definitely guards. They guard the gate.
Oh shit.
That probably isn't a
Is,
good
where's Lady Tyr?
She's back at the festival still.
Could I get names would I know names to give her of these guards? or
These
just
would be
the-
like lower clansmen. Yeah, I'm sure.
Is there like maybe a third cousin I'd recognize?
Is Moog a man of the people?
Moog
Is he?
Moog would know-
Is he?
Moog
Is he
knows
the
his
everyman?
family.
Moog
Moog knows
now
his family.
these are not
Much
direct
like-
family members.
Much
These
like
would be
his
like
player. Moog is
of
the
course.
much like his player. Moog is the magnanimous hub of all social
Magnanimous.
interaction.
Of course.
When Moog comes into the room, everyone's like, "Oh, it's Moog."
I'm sure they are.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
They are.
I mean,
They're
much
the-
like, well,
They're mostly
you
like,
know,
"Oh, shit,
Anthony,
it's Moog."
how do you feel when I walk into the room?
I mean, let's
I
be
mean,
honest.
Damn it.
I feel great every time.
exactly.
Great.
And that's Moog. That's
So-
Moog. Everyone loves Moog.
Give me a history check, Mo.
You got it.
This will determine if you can pick out names or not.
Or if I'm just making up shit. A 15.
That's pretty good. I'll say
Yeah.
that you know a few of them. Probably
Yeah.
you've probably spoken to them personally
Yeah. And like I say, third
In-
cousins.
in
you know?
passing. Now these are
I ain't
not.
seen you since you was knee high to a grasshopper, Lilith.
Yeah, these are not direct family descendants. This would be like second and third cousins, kind of shit, like distant family, probably even more far removed than that.
They're
Um,
more broad jaw on their side than we acknowledge that they're broad jaw.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So distant cousins that have been just kind of given a shit job. A few of these guys aren't even technically family members. They're just like hired people that kind of work as guards, which is that's how a lot of people are for a lot of the samurai clans. They're not necessarily family members, but you
Could
don't.
Moog be the
There's
citizen?
there's nobody in this immediate group that on a very personal level.
But there's enough of these folks who I have names that I could take to see.
Yeah, and for sure that they are guards and they guard the gate.
So that's what I would do. I would take this
Hey,
information
Moog.
quickly back to Tyr. Yes.
Mo, before you go, maybe you should take this information to your cousin. Isn't she like captain of the guard?
Indeed, that's a good point. You're
And
gonna
that's
go
I don't know who she
Biz.
is.
Biz.
Yeah.
You gonna go find Biz?
Yeah, let's go find Biz.
We want to
Last-
stay out here and make sure nothing else comes in.
The last
Tristan will stay.
Well, the last
Yeah,
you
you
saw
guys
of
guard
Biz, she was heading towards the castle.
Right.
The castle
So
would
I'm
be
gonna-
in the direction of the wall. If you guys are going there.
Toward the wall that Tris made.
No, I mean the actual palisade wall,
City
the,
wall. Got
the,
it.
the city like wall. Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
we
then
probably shouldn't leave these
she
bodies.
should be the
just-
one to know.
Yeah, Tristan
Mostly
and I are
because
going to
she's
stay
going
and
to
guard the
trust
bodies.
me, and she's going to probably I would suspect being that she's probably tapped in on some level that this is something that she is probably aware that is happening and is keeping quiet to quell Because that's what I'd do if I was in her position. Like, she's not going to be where she is and not know something like this is happening unless it's incredibly new. That would be my. But yeah, we need to go let her in on it.
All right. So Moog is going by himself. The two
Yes.
of you are going to stay with
Yeah.
the bodies. Okay.
Right.
Tristan, Zune, you begin to stay out. And you're kind of keeping an eye. Are you keeping the wall of force up, Trist?
I'd keep it
How long
up.
does it
It
last?
lasts for 10 minutes. So I
Okay,
mean, mine have already
you can
dropped.
keep it up the whole time.
Yeah, unless someone like walks over and starts like,
Like you,
The wall of
for,
force
for
lasts for
now,
more than 10 minutes.
what's
Contact
going on
the
over
doctor.
there?
for now, no one has noticed it. Like I'll check every so often, but for now, no one's even tried to come out of town in this direction yet. So you guys are fine. Mo,
And anyone who bumps into it, oh, you're just drunk. There's
yeah,
no wall.
exactly. Yeah, you know, and there's a fair number of drunk people out there too. So yeah, it's very possible.
I mean, we've all run
Bugbear.
into the invisible drunk wall, right?
Moog, you begin heading up towards Castle Broadjaw. Do you take the path, or do you kind of just cut a straight line like through the kind
We're
of
going
brush
as
area?
crow flies because Mo,
Okay.
he
Moog's-
would know where
Moog's
to
moving
shimmy.
quickly.
Yeah.
Are you in a hurried state, or are you in a careful state mode?
Somewhere in between. Stealthily, quickly.
Stealthily, quickly. That makes no sense, Moog.
You know exactly what I mean.
we'll
Power
say-
walking, you don't know what
Power
that
We will
walking
say
up the
you're
hill.
power
Yeah,
walking.
power walking.
Yeah, we'll say a
Power
power walk.
walking.
You're
Particle
trying not to
walking.
look like you're anxious, but moving as quickly as you can.
Yep.
And Moog's kind
That's
of like
stealth
stepping.
running. Thank you.
Now, weapon at the ready or weapon across
A
the
dream
back?
blade at the ready. As quickly
Like-
as I'm moving on
like-
to the dream blade.
Like unsheathed or kind of just like hand
You
on
know,
the
like
pommel?
Naruto running, brother. You know
Got
what
it.
I'm doing.
Got it. Okay, so you're kind of holding. God damn it! You're holding
You've
the
seen
pommel.
Samurai
and
Showdown,
you're
right?
you're
The video
moving at
game?
a stealth run pace, which is not Naruto running. That is more like
Yes,
a
also
power
Naruto
walk.
running.
No.
You can hear the wind going, and
No,
there
you
are
cannot.
some anime action.
You only
lines,
move 20 feet.
but I'm the
Arm
frozen.
straight back.
You're still the slowest member of the party. It's not fast, okay?
His little
Going for
kimono.
flavor,
just-
okay? Going for
I
flavor.
am speed.
Help me draw a picture.
I'm drawing a
Exactly.
picture for you, Mogan. It's not impressive right now. In your mind, it's
Everyone's
impressive.
They don't know.
Fuck,
But
I'm as
you're-
fast as Velree.
Exactly. You're like, oh fuck, I'm so fast right now.
Is time
Yeah.
even moving right now,
Yeah.
or am I time?
As you're,
Parkour.
Yeah,
You're moving-
Tristan and Zune are just like, damn, that dude's slow as hell.
I know you're like, fuck, he's taking a while. Maybe he's just being careful. It takes a little while for you to get there, Mo.
Is he doing running now?
Probably somewhere around 20 minutes or so to get there. It's a long walk.
The
normally.
wall is gone by now.
Oh yeah, the wall of force is dissipated by this point. As you get to the
We
gate,
had a wall and everything.
as you get to the gate mode, you see that the gate is closed, and the two guards that are out front are kind of like on edge. And they see you walk up, and they immediately pull up like their long spears, and they kind of look at you as closely as possible.
You're looking
What are you
at
doing,
me?
Moog? Oh yeah.
He doesn't like you.
I would stare. I look right back at them, and in the lowest affirmed voice that I can manage, put down your weapons. It's Mo Braja.
Are you infected?
I'm not infected.
You're covered in blood, Moog. You did kill someone in melee range. So
You see, the remnants of the infected, they're laid dead on the field out
be
there.
infected.
Do you want to take your chance with Mo Braja?
Give me an intimidation check, Moog. I'll give you advantage on that one, Moog. That's a good one.
16?
Was that advantage, Moog?
Oh, advantage. Sorry. I'll
Yeah.
roll it again. Yeah, that was with advantage.
We'll say the 16.
Let's see, Moog
instead of
either
that,
wins or he pisses his
instead of
pants.
the natural one.
Yeah.
Moog, and let me roll for them. One of them looks like he's kind of like edging forward, and the other one's like, "Of course, Lord Roger, I'm sorry." And he's obviously fine. Step to the side. And for a second, he looks like he's gonna stand his ground, and then he slowly backs away, but he doesn't turn away from you the whole time. Very cautious.
So as I walk by Mr. Resistant,
Yeah.
I stand there for an uncomfortable beat
Oh God.
so that he gets a whiff of Barnacle
Oh God.
beefy cheese.
He's like,
And I stare at him, and I
You
just
crop dust him.
I lean, yeah, basically I lean into him, and as I walk by, just brush him as I walk by, and keep on going.
he's like, "Mm."
With
Like
a
So
there's like
regal.
barnacles
Yeah.
across some is like pulverin, and he's like, oh,
I am your
dust
future
it
lord.
off.
And I look at the other guard, Mr. Agreeable, and I just give him a smile and
Yeah, as
little elbow
Moog,
bump.
Make
as
sure he's
Moog-
upwind before you crop
Yeah,
dust.
yeah.
Yeah, and Moog walks by into the courtyard. You see remnants of wagons that at one point looked like they were covered wagons that are uncovered. And you do see like a setup
Anyone
where
die of
like
dysentery?
no. You see a setup where it looks like the fireworks were shot from, as if probably this is how they got here.
Nice.
There are no current random fireworks laying around unshot that you can see.
You know me too well.
Yeah, I know you too well, Moog. And the ones that you do see, Moog, are way too big for you to just hide on your person. So
No, you cannot have a
these are
bazooka
like
with
fucking
crossbow
mortars.
expert.
Okay, they're huge. yeah. So just so you know, as you kind of quickly move through the courtyard, you get up to the main doors that enter into the grand hall ahead. You push through the doors, and there are there's sounds of commotion coming from the direction of the throne room just ahead.
Far away is the throne room.
Oh, not very far. You're in like a what's the word for that?
Foyer, parlor.
Yeah, foyer,
Yeah,
like
the
a
fo-
foyer,
the foyer.
kind of room.
Yeah.
It's not really a room. It's just like an open space before you get to the main room.
Yeah. So I'm gonna head towards the sound of the commotion.
Okay.
As I'm moving towards there, I want to see if I can't get a better understanding of what I hear.
Okay, give me a
So if you
perception
want a
test.
perception check, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, sweet.
Is that a natural 20, my friend?
That's a natural 20.
Okay.
Fuck.
With a natural 20,
He cleaned out his ears this morning.
apparently he did. You will hear ahead. You hear the sound of your cousin. You hear the sounds of Biz.
Is
Biz. Hold him down! Hold him down! Very faintly, like it's like I'm doing it to just. That's how she sounds inside the room. But for you, you just hear like a muffled. But you do pick out her.
they're being forcefully quiet.
You hear grunts and stuff from inside the room.
So I'm going to rush towards the door.
Okay, you kind of rush towards the door. Do you like kick it open or anything?
Yeah, I want to bust in with a presence because I
Okay.
don't like what I'm hearing, and I want to surprise. Because if I see something I don't like, things may go a certain way.
You
Aragorn style.
you hit the door. Like, yeah, is it a kick or is it a shoulder?
Oh yeah, no, it's a full-on kick.
With the
Here's crossbow.
As
Let's even the odds.
Ashley J. William, Moog Broadjaw kicks the door in with his quote unquote
Big ass barnacle
It's not
foot.
quite the boomstick, but it should
Yeah.
be. As you kick the doors, which are kind of, and these are real tall, like 20-foot tall doors. You hit it with considerable strength, and they just kind of like open inward enough for you to get a visual of the hall. You see up towards the actual throne. You see there is a pile of people right now. But closer to you, you see 3 bodies of Broadjaw clansmen dead.
What did Velree do?
Dead. You look down and they have there's blood all over the place without
Is there any visible bite marks?
not that you see
Not that I see.
on these closest individuals. However, up towards the top, you see that there's 3 more bodies that litter the stairs on that kind of ascend up towards the throne. And at the top of the throne, you see Biz, arms wrapped around another bugbear in Broadjaw armor, holding as tight as she can, while there's several other clansmen that have another one on the ground. It's 4 of them holding this other one down, and they're trying to get manacles on him. And looks like they have a second set. They're trying to get to who Biz is holding.
Okay, so Biz is straining singularly, and the other individuals being restrained by 4.
Yes.
What I would expect to be guards. So I would go to Biz's aid on more than one point.
Okay.
Being that
as you begin to move up, she kind of looks back. Moog, don't do anything rash. As you begin to come up, Moog, and you see the person she's holding has got ashen face, blood streaks down their eyes, a feigned mouth.
Yeah.
And it's her brother, Buzz, your cousin. And he's like savagely bucking and twisting, and she's holding him as hard as she can.
Biz.
And
he's lost.
As you say that, you notice the one laying on the ground at the foot of the throne is your grandfather, thrashing about, similarly infected, warlord of Clan Broadjaw,
It is
a savage beast being shackled right now.
Oh, well, don't finish him while he's
What
obviously shackled.
what decisions are you going to make, Moog?
So
How
do
is
I
this gonna
see the
play out?
secondary? Do I see the second pair of manacles?
They are currently manacling the warlord, and yes, they
Right.
have another set that's kind of tossed to the side. That's near Biz.
So I would move towards Biz,
Mm-hmm.
grab the second set of manacles, and attempt to help her restrain.
Okay.
Is it Buzz?
Yes, Buzz.
Biz and Buzz, yeah. And attempt to help her restrain Buzz.
Okay.
Because although Moog knows what's wrong, it isn't going to come off well if I murder my cousin and my grandfather because I say they're zombies.
Okay.
Given he's had plenty of time between
Mhm.
the wall and the wall
Mhm.
to
Mhm.
think about what
All
it's going to do.
Go ahead and give me an athletics check
Athletics.
to help restrain him while you guys get the manacles
Ooh,
off.
I like an athletics check. Don't like that athletics check. Fuck.
That's a 9, Moog.
It is a 9. Hold on.
I don't know if you have anything.
I'm looking. Give me a second.
Now, you do get a new trait, but it only works for saves. It doesn't work for checks.
Throws. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn
I'm
it.
sorry. Sorry, Moog.
So I
grab a hold
I don't
of him.
have.
You grab a hold of...
Can I have advantage since he already has him?
This was more of a pass-off situation.
Okay. I thought. Well, my intent was to help.
It's
her,
yeah,
but
no, I
if
mean
that doesn't
you
matter.
are attempting to help. You grab a hold of the manacles and you're
Yeah.
going to place them on him, and you grab a hold of one of his arms.
Yeah.
And he's freakishly strong.
He's
right
very
now.
well. Yeah.
You-
No, he's strong and
You
and then he's a
remember
zombie, so.
you remember like playing the strong jaw with him. He used to whoop his
Yeah.
ass.
Yeah.
He's like strong as hell right now. As you've got a hold of his arm,
I'm
you go
worn
to-
out from the dance.
you go to put the manacle on him, and you get one connected, and then he
Yeah.
busts loose of both
Oh, great!
you
Now he's got
and
manacle arm.
Biz, and he's going to try to bite you, Moog.
Okay. What do you need?
I rolled a natural 1. Son of a
Okay.
bitch!
Pull your card, baby.
He tries. I mean, yeah. I mean, how? What the fuck, man?
Moog is meant to rule this land. You don't think I'm sitting on the throne before this
I hate
campaign
it.
is
I
over?
hate it.
Fuck me, motherfucker.
I'm the elder lord.
As
That's right.
he tries to
Hey,
bite
baby!
you, as he tries to bite you, you instinctively kind of bring up the manacle that you're holding, and he actually clamps onto it. Like for a second, the teeth kind of crack, and it kind of
Ooh.
pulls back in pain.
I
He's
can
like-
feel
it's
that.
like, and then in this distracted time, Biz quickly grabs a hold of him, and you're able to get the other manacle on. And as he's manacled, she kind of brings his arms over his back, and she holds him in like a hog tie situation.
Yeah.
He's kinda like, and she grabs a hold of him and begins to kind of like tether him together to where he's
Use some
somewhat
rope.
docile. Yeah.
Yeah.
She begins restraining him. Brother, it'll be okay. As she's tying him up. The warlord has been. There are 4 men wrestling him.
Yeah.
They do manage to get manacles on him, several sets, in fact. And despite his advanced age mode, he was putting up a hell of a fight.
Oh, I imagine,
Moving around extremely. But you kind of look up and there's this crazed look in his eye as he kind of looks at you. And Biz kind of speaks up. None of you say that. You don't speak of this, as she looks towards the clansman. Take him to his quarters. Tether him to the bed.
Yes, that's not gonna be enough. None of y'all say a word. None of y'all. Y'all all honor bound to keep it quiet. We gotta get these two muzzled. Because that bite is how this goes.
You heard him. As they kind of like,
Yeah.
they're like starting to drag him off.
Moog stepping in.
As you announce that, they begin to drag the warlord off. Biz is calling some more of her own guard over to come deal with her brother.
Yeah.
Just take him to his quarters. Put some belt or something in his mouth. Keep him from biting. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, yes.
Now I tell all the guards who are dealing with them that
Yes.
they treat these characters with the respect that their position demands. That as far as we know, they are who they are and they just need help.
Okay. As you make this announcement to everyone, Biz comes out of the room after seeing her brother. Comes out. Thank you, Moog. You handled that well. I'll be honest with you. I guess the time in the hot springs must have done you good because I thought you'd shoot them immediately. Don't know if it was me or the DM that thought you would kill them outright, but you behaved well. Yeah.
Seeing Lady Terror just has reminded me of things that I might have went out fighting for.
Well, yeah, you were unconscious, Moog, but there's dissent in the village. They can't find out about this. We have to fix it. There has to be a way.
No. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, Biz. Don't worry. Clan Broadjaw. Strong. Always.
Thank God you're here.
Yeah, we'll see. I killed a god once, so we'll see.
You've told me a few times. But Moog, you don't have to lie to me. It's fine.
I love that Moog will never be this realized hero.
Well, you're not very persuasive, Moog. I'm sorry.
Okay. You don't look like a god killer.
I know. But as you know, as she's saying this, you guys are kind of moving towards the foyer because Biz is nervous. She goes, Buzz was on duty. I think that there's a breach. I think that these are all the guard. There were more, though. There were at least half a dozen more.
Bill, it's half a dozen exactly. We killed them out before they could get to the village.
You killed them.
Listen, Trist, he put up a wall to kind of protect the people so that they could enjoy the festival. We're on the other side of the wall, and they look just like. They're not natural anymore, Biz.
Yeah, I understand. You did what you had to do. It didn't infect the town, correct?
We didn't get them. They didn't get into the town yet. But some of those folks were some of us.
Good.
You know, cousins and such. But yeah, no, we got to keep this under the veil until we know what's going on. But
we need to talk to. You
need to talk to the members of your guard that you trust. Get your captains that you trust. Let them in on what we know. So that we can, because we got to have eyes on the guard. It looks like they're the ones that they're coming for, because that makes it easy to infiltrate. But if this gets spread into the town proper, who knows?
Do you know something I don't, Moog?
Just trying to figure this out. From what I can tell, they go to bite you. You know?
Okay.
Trying to spread the infection.
Yes.
So far, the only thing saved me is these dadgum barnacles that, you know, if I hadn't have been stung by the dredger, who knows what the hell would have happened.
Well, I guess there's small victories and it's
right, blessings,
misfortune,
you know, barnacle blessings.
Yeah.
Not for the smell, though.
I know you hate her, but our aunt is she's very knowledgeable in the ways of
Which grandma?
The old ways. Maybe she might know something.
Perhaps we make amends as we need to.
Perhaps you go to her room and explain to her the situation, and then we will deal with what we need to.
I'll check back in with you. Stay away from their teeth.
I've got to secure the wall. Thank you, Mo. And she leaves your presence.
Raja strong.
I'm sure there's some kind of broad jaw, like
There is, but that's not it.
I don't know what it is. I'm sure there's something. I'm sure there's some kind of like sign that you guys give each other. Like it's not Wakanda, but in your eyes it is, I guess. I don't know what you're doing.
Raja.
Raja, yeah. Sure, Biz does it back just out of just because
whatever it is.
She's humoring you right now as she's walking, but she's
She
like
is.
at a hurried pace. She's gathering a few more clansmen and she's moving towards the gate.
Because
You
in true
guys-
Moog fashion, all of a sudden we don't take it as seriously as we were just a moment ago.
Tristan Zune,
Yes.
time has passed. You guys are kind of out here
Oh, yeah.
guarding. The wall is already faded at this point. You know, there's sounds of people playing and whatnot, and music still happening. The festival's still going. Glancing up at the castle, eventually you do see a contingent of guard leave the castle and then move towards the wall.
Okay.
So you guys see that outside. I don't know if you guys are still going to stay here with the bodies or what you're going to do.
No.
I mean, we can't just leave them here, can we? I mean, that's not very right.
No, I would think, I mean,
what?
the kid gets out here and I don't
Yeah,
know,
I mean,
plays around with this. I don't know.
I don't know what the protocol is in a place like this.
I know that they said that you could get some kind of healing balm. Okay, so from what I heard from Uncle Cock, I think this is from Uncle Cock. It takes
bless
about
you.
5 minutes. Damn it. It takes about 5 minutes for whatever this is, this weird infection, if this is what that is, before it actually, you have like a 5-minute window after being infected to actually cure it. And they make something for it. I don't know what it is. I meant to get some after the festival, but I should have done it before apparently. But I think they have it at the hot spring with the temple. I think they have something. I don't know how long it lasts, but maybe that's a good starting point, is going to them and getting some for ourselves.
Well, we drag these bodies to the.
I don't think we should
temple?
touch them. I don't want to touch the body. No, the bodies are dead. We should just leave the bodies, but maybe like
Do we burn
should-
them?
I don't know. Would that just spread it through the air? Like we don't know how this is spread.
I'm not wise in the ways of medicine, and
I'm not either.
That's
fine.
we need
I'm
we
gonna
need
go to the
we need
temple.
someone else.
We need an adult.
We need an adult to come tell us
Can
what
we
to do
get
with
an
these
adult?
bodies.
I need an adult.
Do one of you want to go look for somebody?
I don't think one of the spellcasters needs to be left alone outside with this.
I'll tell
Why
you what.
not?
I'll go find someone. You just hang out here.
I love how
Nothing bad.
Anthony's like, so by splitting the party, you mean
Nothing bad
The
happens
entire
when we all
party.
go our separate ways.
Yeah.
nice seeing
I
you guys.
don't
I'm gonna
wanna
take over
die.
your town soon. Good luck on tour, Tristan. Tomorrow,
But
maybe.
I'm
or
gonna go
yesterday
find
with
that.
the time turner.
I'm gonna go find that lady, whoever Moog was talking to earlier.
Lady Tier.
Yeah, that
We're
one.
gonna-
I mean, you
Step
might be able to see.
inside the
You got your
doors.
dimension door. I can dimension door to you. We can dimension door to each other.
What's happening?
It's true.
Um, I will
So
say
if you
this.
dimension door into each other. Is that like a
That's-
bag of
I don't
holding
know.
situation?
I don't know what's
That's probably a
happening right
terrible
now.
plan.
I don't know.
What if you
It's getting
dimension
weird.
door into a bag of holding?
Plan is
Talking
getting
about
weird.
not calling the attention of Yogg-Sothoth. Let's
Yeah,
just dimension
exactly.
door into each other
The key in the gate.
while
Let's-
screaming
let's
his
get him here.
name.
While you guys are having this very, very intellectual conversation between the two of you, you watch as a small number of guard, there are about 3 clansmen, come walking out in your direction.
Oh, thank God.
Um,
Are they Broadjaw?
yes, Clan Broadjaw.
Okay, thank God.
There's 3 of them. They come walking out. Their weapons are kind of like clenched, but they're not like drawn or anything. Is there trouble out here? They
Yes.
kind of look towards the two of you.
Absolutely. There's a lot of trouble out here. Please draw your weapons, and if you don't mind, like make sure nothing else comes down here galloping like a horse out of hell. Please, wearing bugbear skin.
Huh?
Um, these people are infected with something weird.
What people? And they kind of get starting to get closer now.
Those people
You
out
point
there in the
towards, like,
field
a couple
who are
of the
dead.
bodies.
Yeah, we didn't let them anywhere near us, but
They look close, and
they're
one of
frothing
them,
blood and trying to eat
history check.
people, cannibals.
That one's, one of them, two of them are just fucking slackjaw bugbears.
They just like
One of
push
them,
the jaw up.
kind of like the guy, kind of like
It's
the
broad jaw, not slack.
Yeah, the one
Yeah.
that spoke initially. Oh no!
Yeah. Yes. Oh no.
They have the Red Death.
How do you stop it? How do you fix it?
The festival's still going. Wrap your hands. We need to collect the bodies. Burn them.
I knew it.
And
You
the
sure
other
that
two
doesn't
clansmen
spread
are
it?
like, they're very hesitant. They're like shaking a little bit, deathly afraid of touching these things. And they begin to wrap their hands. And are you guys doing anything?
I mean, I'm
No.
not touching those.
Nope. They're just kind of watching from afar. They begin to pile the bodies together.
Not my
And,
problem. I killed him.
Yeah.
And,
I already
These
did
cats
my part.
obviously know something.
Do you have the oil? Yeah, I've
I
got
thought oil. Oh no. I
got
don't
some of
have
the
that
lantern oil. And they have it. They kind of like spread it across the top of the corpses.
Did you boys come down from the castle?
Oh, we were in the festival. Lady Tyr told us we were needed. She said
Okay.
she told us to be discreet. And they begin to like, they're trying to start the fire over the. Damn it!
Hold on,
They're
friend.
not
I'll
like the truth.
hold on, friend.
Yeah.
I'll give you a little help. I bend down and I like snap my fingers and prestidigitation of flame.
And immediately, the whole pile kind of begins to go up.
I'm
There's
covering my face. I
a
don't
terrible
trust
smell
it.
at first. And
The
they-
immediate smell of burning beef and cheese.
Yeah, it's not good. It's a very bad smell. In fact, as they begin to back away, like it's okay. It has to be a bite. You have to have the blood in you.
Oh, thank goodness.
This is somebody needs to go to the castle. We need to tell the clan.
We'll do it. Don't worry about it. We got you. You just
Oh.
keep this area safe.
Give me persuasion checks.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. We got this. Got this, boyfriend. That is 27.
Yeah. Great idea.
Yeah, we're fast.
You're with Lord Moog, right?
Absolutely.
You go get him. Go tell him what's going on. As they just kind
Absolutely.
of stand there, and the two of you, I guess, start moving towards the castle.
Oh yeah.
Moog, you are still within the castle walls at this point.
Yeah.
Everything that's transpired's already transpired. What are you doing in the moment right now, Moog?
So would I perceive the castle to be secure in so much as
There are
secure as could be in the moment?
what limited guards are present seem to be
Yeah.
tied up doing things.
Mhm.
And then Biz took a fair number of the remaining guard here to go try to see what's happening with the wall. But it seems quiet, at least
I would,
in the area you're in.
I'd make my way out of the castle back towards where I left my friends.
Okay. Did you
Just
want
in a tangent, though.
Did you want to check on your Biz told you to go talk to your aunt. Did you want to do that now or later?
Oh yeah, no, I would want to do that actually. And then on the way to talking to my aunt,
Okay.
Moog is passively daydreaming about being the ruler,
Of course it is.
and entertaining himself with the idea of Zoom being the court bard.
Of course you are.
Just,
Of course you are, Moog.
just to distract himself down the hallway on
Yeah,
his way
yeah.
to meet his aunt. You know?
Go ahead and give me a perception test, Moog.
Yeah. You're so funny. That's gonna be a 19.
19. Okay, very
Moog's
good.
feeling
Moog.
pretty good about his little
Moog,
daydream.
you're walking down the halls. You have to take a few different passages, a few twists and turns
Yeah.
to get to your aunt's, which she's like your great aunt's room.
Yeah.
Lady Sasane, Broadjaw, sister
Yeah.
of the warlord.
Yes.
Warlord, widow of Warlord Kubak, the failed
Yeah,
warlord.
that's right. She's the Dowager Queen.
Yes, that the one that is responsible for the vanishing.
Yeah.
You get to to her room, and the first thing you notice, Mo, is that her door is slightly ajar. It's dark and
Slightly ajar.
Mhm.
I was telling myself not to make jokes about jars. So I'm going to nudge it slowly open with the tip of my crossbow.
kind of point
Just-
it, and you.
No, just like it's in my hand, and I'm just going to use it to,
Yeah.
because it looks a little sus right now.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Let's rewind. Let's
Yeah.
take a moment. We're going to edit that,
Mhm.
and it's going to be the tip of the dream blade. And I've got my crossbow.
You take
Let's say I've got my
the-
crossbow
You
shoulder.
take the long, slender katana,
Yeah.
wielded by small drow. How dare they?
Yeah.
Such like a toothpick to you, Moog.
Yeah.
And you point it out, and you kind of dig it into the door, and then begin to push it open. As you do, the lantern light from the hall spills into the room, revealing a very well furnitured room that has a lot of tree-like elements to it. Like the bedposts look more naturally carved, and actually they don't
Like this
look
group became furniture.
yeah, they don't look like they're carved at all. They look like actual trees that have been like grown into a certain shape up and about to make like a small canopy bed. There's like an armoire and a few other things. You do see like a small rack of like old lady cloaks that your great aunt wears.
Is there a credenza
Undergarments.
anywhere?
Is there what?
Can we have a credenza in the room?
Sure, why not? There's a
nice.
there's a like druidic credenza over in the corner somewhere.
The
And
Davenport.
you see a shape on the other side of the bed. You can just see like a little bit with a 19. You see a little bit of a shape, something kind of like hunched over on the other side of the bed, out of sight, out of view.
That's not good. Shit. Okay.
Do you step
Real
in?
quick. From where I am, like, so the hump has yet to, whatever it might be, perceive that I'm, from my perception, they do not perceive me.
Whatever it is does not see you.
Okay. Is there anything within visual range that I could use as a restraint? Bedsheet, rope, my toga, anything, just in case this is a beastie beast.
Give me
in case my aunt has been turned.
Give me an investigation check.
They get naked in this room?
Well, if my aunt's been turned into a zombie, I can't straight up kill her now, can
I'll
I?
fight you naked.
And I will fight you naked. Investigation, you said?
Yes.
I don't think I haven't fought naked before. Nice, 13.
13. Moog, you take like a quick peek around. You don't see anything within arm's reach unless you're going to rip the very clothes from your body.
Oh,
do
but I'm not there.
Yeah, you're not there.
I'm not there.
You split the party, remember?
Okay, so if I crouch down, does that have my movement?
Yeah, for thematic
I want to stealth
purposes.
I
You
want to stealth into the room.
Go ahead and give me a stealth check.
into the room.
As you kind of like crouch down. Are you removing some of your clothing?
Not yet.
Okay.
I'm going
You're
to
more-
go ahead.
you're more
I'm going
stealthier
I'm
than
going
naked you are.
You still have
Yes.
the sword drawn. Are you still
I
keeping
do.
it drawn?
I'm gonna back hilt it behind
Okay.
me.
As you kind of like crouch down,
Yeah, crouch down style.
and you're moving towards the bed to try to get a look at the shape.
I want to come around whatever side lets me, like, I'm coming in my mind, I'm coming around the end of the bed. Maybe there's a trunk there. And if I came
There is.
around from that side, there would be what it is that I'm expecting
Okay.
to find.
You begin to walk on the other side. You begin to like crouch down and look. And as you get closer over here, first thing you notice, Moog, is that the window is open to her bedroom. And the curtains are blown inwards. It looks like there is bloody handprints on the windowsill.
Okay.
You look over at this point, and you see a hunched figure over the top of another body, eating. Just taking large bites of whatever this is.
Shit.
As you're like, with a 17 Moog, you feel quiet, holding your breath, and Moog, just a little bit of fart comes out, just a little bit, and the creature
Couldn't even be a creaky board. It has to be a fart. Okay.
it looks back towards you, Moog.
Uh-huh.
It is, in fact, your aunt.
Shit.
Except, unlike the creature you've seen thus far, much more far gone.
She's the queen.
So much so that her lips have pulled back almost into a snarl.
Yeah, she's
And
gone it-faced.
there are strange, almost root-like growths coming out of her cheeks and coming out here, and they are dripping this kind of black mucus. There are spiky tendrils growing out of her arms, and she's wearing a nightdress as if she was possibly asleep whenever this has happened. And she's eating what looks like a clan Broadjaw guard that is dead, obviously, and being eaten. A fair amount of its flesh has been consumed. As she turns back and just snarls at you, Moog. That's where we're going to end tonight's episode. Emberfell Whispers from the Stars.
Well, you didn't
More
fight.
like nightmares from your face. Jesus Christ.
Now you gotta fight her naked. Start throwing
Listen, naked is. I don't think my toga is gonna be of any advantage here.
So,
Just wait till they walk in on the scene.
Oh my
Oh, it's gonna be bad.
god!
I mean, I've seen Jason Bourne kill a guy with a magazine. You can do
It's
something
true.
with
You
your
can
toes.
kill
Listen,
someone.
I'm gonna f some stuff up. Listen,
She goes in for the move. You wrap her arms up with it. And
I got
do
barnacle
shit.
arms. Listen, I got barnacle arms. You know?
I'm going to suggest you do something, Moog. Anyways, moving on.
just
Let's
fart.
do favorite moments for the night, guys. Good sesh. Let's start with the one and only Dan Decker. Moog
Hey,
Broadjaw.
everybody. Yeah, favorite moment of the night. I really enjoyed getting to play a good bit of Moog and feel more in home. Pull back a little bit from the insanity of the roadie on tour, and get back more into a little bit of room where he has some sense about him.
Sure.
But as far as the role play, the fight with the infected was fun. I felt like we really did a good kind of a team thing there to kind of keep them occupied while somebody could take the other one out. And Zune standing up for his good friend, his pal, becoming
Got you,
essentially my political manager. Campaign Moog.
Preach it.
Make Mogi
Good
again.
doctor.
Yep.
It's going to be great.
It's going to be great.
It's
It's
going
going to be the greatest things ever happened.
So, stating the goals here, pending death, notwithstanding, Moog will be ruling this land with
Oh my
Zune
god,
in
this is
court.
ridiculous.
Trist is going to be the court sorcerer.
Court
Of
sorcerer.
course, Rogar will be sergeant at arms,
Sergeant Arms.
and Velree will be captain of the guard.
Yeah,
obviously.
Obviously. Yeah.
There it is.
Obviously, that's how
Favorite
this is
moment of the
gonna
night,
play out.
Moog taking over the world.
Moog's gonna take over the world. He's gonna do. He's starting here with Clan Broadjaw. Why not?
What we do every night, Pinky.
Yeah. How about Andrea? Favorite moments of the night for Zune?
I really liked mostly a lot of the chat box back and forth, but I know that was but aside from that, I really did like that fight. For once, we managed to work as a team, which I
Mhm.
mean, it's not too rare, like it happens, but we're a little less disjointed than we usually are. So I
It's
think it
true.
just comes from all of us
What's the
being like, please
common?
don't hit me, please don't hit me.
What's the common denominator? I don't know what's going on. What are you trying to say?
Well, we didn't have to heal barbarians in a situation where the big issue
It's
would
true.
be attacks, like physical attacks. So
Mhm.
I was a little bit nervous about how we were going to swing that, but it was kind of like, okay, well, no, if we can fight them from far away, then we're okay. I'm looking forward to Rogar and Velree coming back, though. But yeah, we're gonna have to get some meds or something to prevent them from turning.
Something indeed.
They're
Something.
drugged out of their minds right now.
Yeah, they're just blitzed
Right.
in their room somewhere, just like
Blitzed.
Hopefully not being eaten on. But
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
it's like a fucking Sid and Nancy,
Yeah.
yeah, situation.
Oh man,
Oh
it's
no,
great.
train spotting, rogue
Yeah,
spotting,
train
or
spotting.
we're Rogar spotting.
Mhm. How about Tristan Varel?
The visual of Zune trying to find higher ground to talk
Loved
to that guy
I love it.
and like point at him. Now, just wait a second. I gotta find
Wait a second.
a
Wait,
thing to stand
give
on.
me a second, goddammit. Climb something.
And then Moog trying to stealthily run
Oh god.
Naruto style
Yes, I just
with
was,
his 20 feet of
I
movement.
know
It
he's
was
got 20. He's the slowest dude
tickled.
here.
It tickled me, and we just sit there and watch him like, who does this guy think he
shit,
is?
What's he doing? I don't know.
You know, from Emperor's New Groove, man.
Sure,
Front.
yeah.
Mhm.
Front. Exactly.
Mhm.
It's great.
That's how you
Right.
stealth run.
Triss got a new orb. It's kind of cool.
Oh, that thing's powerful.
It is powerful. Powerful indeed. Well, if I had a favorite moment tonight, I mean, besides the ending, because I mean, who doesn't love a cliffhanger, guys? Definitely, I'm gonna say the scene, because it did not play out the way I thought it would. I thought that when Moog lost and the speech was had, the room was gonna be quiet, and everything's just gonna go by its wayside. Oh no.
Dude,
This
it's
will
never
not.
quiet.
This will not go unchallenged. Zoom's gonna plow there. He's gonna yell at his ass and disgrace him in front of all of these people. It's like, damn, talk bad to him.
Wingman.
Exactly.
You went Bill Pullman and Independence
It
Day,
was-
man.
it was
We're not
fantastic.
going quietly into that night.
Nope. It was good. It was good, and I loved it. I loved it so much. Yeah, awesome episode, guys. But unfortunately, that's going to be it for the night. So, thank you everybody for watching out there. Do make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. We play every week, mostly, for the most part. We have dogs that come visit us sometimes. But, well, Velree's not here. But check out Velree. It's just Velree now on TikTok. She does a bunch of cosplay and things like that. And then, of course, check out the lovable Dan Decker and all of his glory and all of the other stuff, Twitter, all of it. He's into anything you got going. If you like Star Trek, he's the guy to talk to. And unfortunately, that's it, though, guys. Thank you guys very much for watching, and we look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Have a good day.